Most people imagine AI replacing jobs with chatbots. That image is already outdated. What's coming next is quieter, more systematic, and much more interesting. In the next 2 years, software won't take jobs. Robots won't steal work. Instead, they will remove the individual tasks that once made a person necessary. No announcements, no dramatic firings, just fewer things for a human to do. Today, we're not counting down jobs that disappear. We're counting down 15 jobs that get dismantled, one task at a time. And the final one doesn't even survive as a job at all. To understand what's about to happen, you need one rule. Jobs don't vanish. Tasks do. Every role is just a bundle of small actions. Reading, checking, walking, deciding, reporting. When machines absorb enough of those actions, the role collapses. Not suddenly. Quietly. You won't see a replacement. You'll see less and less reason for a human to be there. Keep that in mind. Every job on this list breaks the same way. They read a pick list, translate aisle codes into a mental map, choose a route, and adjust it constantly as conditions change. Every step is a decision. At the shelf, they confirm the item, scan it, and reroute if something's missing. That's not one task. That's navigation, memory, visual recognition, and optimization repeated all day. Now the after. Central systems calculate routes instantly. Robots receive instructions instead of making choices. Vision systems identify items without hesitation. The human isn't replaced. They're pushed to the edges, handling only what the system didn't anticipate. The worker was never just labor. They were a mobile decision system. Fast food work isn't cooking. It's time coordination. Humans constantly run an internal clock. What finishes first? What can wait 5 seconds? What's about to burn? What needs to be assembled now? This loop never stops. Observe, decide, act, adjust. Robotic kitchens collapse the loop. Sensors detect doneness. Timers never drift. Sequences execute exactly the same way every time. Before, timing lived in the worker's head. After, timing is embedded in the system. Once temporal judgment is automated, the human is no longer essential to production, only to the customer or the machine when it fails. Security isn't about stopping crime. It's about watching nothing happen. Walking routes, staring at screens, logging hours of normality. Humans blink, they drift. They miss slow changes. AI vision never blinks. Before, attention was the job. After, attention belongs to the system. When something unusual happens, the human arrives after the decision is already made. Follow an inspector on site. They measure distances, take photos, compare reality to plans, write reports. That's the loop. Capture, compare, document, approve. Now the after. Drones capture the entire site in minutes. Computer vision compares every beam and angle to the blueprint. Reports generate automatically. Before, humans gathered the data. After, humans validate the output. The human still signs the document. But the thinking already happened elsewhere. Humans inspect by sampling. A few units per batch. A glance here. A measurement there. Sampling wasn't quality. It was necessity. Machines inspect everything. Every unit. Every defect. No fatigue. Quality control wasn't replaced. It was exposed as a compromise. Up to this point, every job we've shown loses execution. From here on, the jobs don't lose execution. They lose authority. Watch how news aggregation actually works. Monitoring feeds, skimming sources, rewriting updates, publishing fast. The loop is simple. Read, summarize, publish, repeat. Artificial intelligence reads everything instantly. It never gets tired. It never falls behind. If your job doesn't involve leaving your desk to observe reality, you're racing a machine you cannot outrun. Editing feels creative, but most editing is assembly. Cutting clips, adding captions, resizing formats, exporting variations. Before, execution took hours. After, execution is instant. AI recognizes patterns and applies them automatically. Humans don't vanish, but labor does. Direction replaces execution. Most retail work happens before a customer arrives. Checking shelves, locating items, predicting demand. Shelf scanning robots track inventory continuously. AI updates prices dynamically. The store becomes a sensor network. Before, staff knew the store. After, the system knows it better. Humans remain only where emotion interrupts the system. Dispatchers juggle routes, delays, loads, and priorities. Every decision trades speed for cost, reliability for flexibility. Before, humans solved these constraints manually. After, AI solves them continuously. When the system fails, a human intervenes. But notice the shift. The human no longer decides what to optimize. They only respond when the system asks. This one surprises people. Supervisors don't manage people. They manage information. They listen to a tiny fraction of calls. They rely on delayed metrics. AI listens to everything. Scores tone mid-sentence. Flags violations instantly. When the machine sees more than the manager, authority collapses. The human still exists, but no longer controls attention. And without that, the role becomes ceremonial. Discovery feels important because it's attached to law. But day-to-day, it's endurance work. Reading, comparing, tagging, summarizing. AI processes millions of pages without fatigue. The bottleneck stops being reading. It becomes responsibility. Humans remain because responsibility cannot be automated. Yet, doctors scan images slowly, ruling things out one by one. AI compares images against millions of examples instantly. This doesn't mean machines understand medicine. It means they never get tired of looking. And fatigue was always the bottleneck. Detection moves to machines. Explanation stays human. The role shifts after the machine speaks. Humans monitor risk in cycles. Weekly, monthly, quarterly. AI monitors continuously. Alerts, dashboards, exception queues. Before, expertise mattered most. After, time advantage wins. Supervisors watch dashboards, spot inefficiencies, react. AI predicts failures before they happen. The human remains, but only as the name on the report. Follow an office worker for one day, reading emails, rewriting documents, forwarding information, updating systems, waiting for replies. These tasks were never connected. They only looked unified because one human did them all. AI splits them apart. One system reads, one writes, one schedules, one monitors. The danger isn't that AI does your job better. It's that no system needs all of you anymore. The job doesn't disappear. It fractures, and no one knows which fragment used to be theirs. AI doesn't fire people. It removes the reason they're needed. No announcement, no moment of impact, just fewer tasks, less authority. Until one day, there's nothing left to justify the role. By the time most people notice, the work is already somewhere else.